Hello and welcome back to another Des Moines game. For this one, I'm playing a division with Max, who is in the Tier 9 St. Louis, and Red, who is in the Shema. We are playing on North Domination mode, and we are spawned north of C.
Action stations.
Early on, we decided we will go to the very east of the map, on the backside of C, to try and get any ships that potentially are going there, and then get the rest from the side. We also see that we have a thunderstorm incoming, but it will not play too much of a role in this game.
Get back.
Looking at the teams, we see that the enemy is running a triple Musashi division. So ideally, they will not be the first we run into. But of course, we have red torpedoes in case we do. Other than that, the enemies have two radar cruisers, the Moines and Seattle. And we have only one, which is me. We do, however, have a Missouri. Only 2 destroyers per team. And then we have, of course, 5 battleships and 5 cruisers. Red and I has already gone to the east and entered the thunderstorm, while Max is a bit behind. And we'll take a slower approach. RPF indicates that there is something that appears to be going in this direction, so I take it a bit slow here in case there is something big above my radar, but nothing is in range, so I prefer again as Red launch on torps. And my torpedo is spotted, but out of my range. And right now the RPF indicates that something is behind the island. Atago is spotted. I tried to get some shots before the island, but only my rear turret clears the island, but misses. I switched to AP because it looks like Atago will be giving broadside. Red is kind enough to smoke up. And I pop my hydro just to avoid any torps from Atago. Put a salvo out on Atago, but he's quite angled, but then he turns out. And I hit him for almost 7k damage from 5 citadels, and then Max can finish him off. So he had a not so fun game. Of course, giving broadside to Des Moines is not a particularly wise idea, something hopefully learned. I'm being detected by the Ibuki Hydro, so I start reversing and switch to the turbines. And he is actually far away that I can smoke fire. So I have some time to do a bit of damage here on him. Red is off to the 10 line and torping the turbines. And he is about to run into the island right ahead of him. Get some fires for additional damage, and with the red storms incoming, he will quite shortly be out of this game too. So 5 minutes in, and we have dealt with this side more or less. We still have Illubuki left, but he is once again giving a bit of broadside, and I can punish him with some more citadels. Unfortunately, I don't get this kill either, even though I had a pretty nice start. We are finally about to cap C. B we already have, and A is currently in possession of the enemy. And we also see on the minimap that A is where the triple Musashi division went. I have a destroyer somewhere in front of me. He's close enough to detect me, but since I use my radar to shoot at the Ibuki, I have to try and avoid any potential torps incoming.
Affirmative.
For obvious reasons, our force in the west of the map are taking some heavy losses. It was mentioned here that we see that the torps that I was afraid of before were shot into sea, and we will see that they are Shema torps, so we know what destroyer is in front of us. But we have lost that side, and any ships we have there are running. And our whole team needs to now push from C towards B to face the enemy there. I'm waiting for my radar to come back online, so that I'm ready to detect Shema in case he is a bit too close. Max is in the north, trying to delay the battleships there, while I push towards B, and Red is running towards where the RPF is pointing the Shemas. We see smoke, so I pop my radar, and I think I'm close enough to be able to hopefully kill the Shema. There is, and we all open fire on him. He's trying to accelerate to get behind island again, but with the broken engine it takes some time, and we get some additional damage into him.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Launches torps on us, but we're able to avoid them. And for some unknown reason he continues to push north, where we are just waiting for him. My first shot hits the island, but then I can start hitting him again. And I finally get the kill. Something is now capping B, but I have neither hydro nor radar. but it's a safe assumption that it's the gearing that now has actually left the cap. We still see a lot of battleships northwest of B.
Torpedoes to starboard.
And unfortunately we hit a torp here because I
Roger.
was a bit too much in a hurry to get out into B and start opening up on the battleships. But we have 2 Musashis in the island at C4 and 1 just north of the island at
Dead ahead.
E5. We also have the Resilio that I'm shooting at, and who is my main target right now. The rest of the team is behind me, apart from Max in the north and the Missouri quite far to the east.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
We get killed on the Resilio,
All stations, reporting the position.
and we are keeping control of the B cap, and I can start trying to farm the Musashi division.
Our team has taken the lead.
We also managed to kill the destroyer, which means that they don't really have anything
Our victory is in sight.
in terms of torpedo. So at least we don't really have to worry about that. I have a couple of ships aiming at me, and I ate a fairly big hit from one of the Musashis. But they are not that focused on me, which means that I can quite comfortably spam HJet and trying to set fires while moving backwards and forwards. We see that Max in the north managed to get the Wither Award. While we are trying to deal with all 3 of the Musashis and also the Seattle. Having quite good fire RNG, up to 12 fires so far. And therefore getting some good fire damage as well. I also get the Confederate Award right there. The first Musashi is about to go down, and we are nearing the 1,000 point limit as I finish off the Musashi. We lose a Bismarck River, so we get some more time to farm additional damage. And we see that the Musashi division was not particularly successful after all. Enemy Seattle goes down, and we are now only 30 points away from win, but we lose Bismarck. So even though it's not ideal that we keep losing ships, it gives me and the rest of the team some more damage, or damage opportunities. Trying to set another fire on the Musashi here. Red is going for the second Musashi, and Max is still in the north trying to deal with Prince Eugen. The Prince Eugen in our team did a very strange push, going straight in between 2 Musashis, and it's hardly surprising that he goes down. We still have a healthy lead. And red torps and kills lost Musashi. We're about to win here, and I'm trying desperately to cross 200k damage. Hoping for fire, but we are just a few seconds away. But I'm also very close to the limit. We get the fire, as we are at 999 points. And on the next tick, we are going to win. And here we see the result screens. I do manage to cross 200k damage. I end up at 202. It was very close, but with a bit of luck, I did manage to reach that nice limit. Only a Confederate award, even though I had 17 fires. We'll of course look at fire damage later. 3 kills, however, 6 citadels, 5 of which were in that unfortunate Atago. That was very close to devastate, but was not quite enough. But Max got the opportunity to get a kill out of it at least. Managed to rack up 2.3k base XP. Max second with a bit less than 1.8k, and then we have red with 1.6. So the three of us top the scoreboard. Looking at the enemy team, we see 2 of the Musashis in the top 3, and then the third Musashi a bit further down. They did manage to kill 6 ships between them, but in the end, it was nowhere near enough. In total, we calculate that we managed to cross 500,000 damage. I obviously had 200, and I don't remember exactly the values of Max and Red, but on average at least they both had over 150k. So all of us had a nice game, and just as the 3 Musashis, we managed to get 6 kills in total. Damage-wise, roughly 40k from AP, mostly on the Atago. Just shy of 100,000 from high explosive shells, and very close to 60,000 from fire. So a bit unfortunate I couldn't get the Witherer, but still decent enough game. Not too much in terms of credits and XP, but overall I would say this was a very good game. We managed to deal with the east flank very effectively, and then we could, with the rest of our team, push towards B and deal with the ships that the enemy sent from the A cap. So the Moines once again shows its superiority, with a bit of help from Max and Red. We managed to lead our team to a very convincing and satisfying victory. I hope you enjoyed that.